What is up, YouTube? It's Nell here. How you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to be getting 2024 career predictions for you guys. So as you can see, there are 3 different piles. Pause the video if you have to. On pile 1, we have this citrine. It's obviously a piece of raw citrine. I love a citrine because of the white on it. I don't know. Obviously, citrine is obviously a little bit more orangey, but anyways, pile 2, we have this clear quartz. And then on pile 3, we have this pyrite. So like I said, the timestamps are down below. If you need to pause the video and pick a pile, you can. If not, I will see you at your timestamps. I do have to say that these are all for entertainment purposes only. And please remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But anyways, I'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. So let's get you some 2024 career predictions. If you chose this citrine, and then this is your reading. Sorry about the lighting. I meant to say this in the intro. I usually film in the daytime, but I'm trying to catch up on on some videos. Therefore, I am filming at night. So if the lighting's a little weird, I apologize about that. So we are going to see what your tarot cards say. I've already pre-pulled those, and then we will pull some clarifiers on camera, try to get as detailed as possible as we can for you guys, and then I will pull some oracle cards on camera. We will pull these ones and these ones as well. So I do have to say legally that these are all for entertainment purposes only. And remember, please, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But let's get into your tarot cards and see your 2024 career predictions. So for your tarot cards, we have, well, we're starting off great here, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, damn, I want to pick this pile, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right, let me fix this. So pile 1, you guys are going to be so good off in career in 2024, like with all these pentacle cards, and not even any pentacle cards. You have the freaking 9 of Pentacles. It is in reverse, but we'll get into that. The 10 of freaking Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You are going to be set in your career this year. You guys in 2024 are going to be in a career that has a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of affluence, even with the 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be just extreme stability, security, extreme financial gain to be had in this career 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were in some position of authority as well in this career in 2024. I don't know if you guys are already in this career. I would say that you have been trying to get in it, if not already been in it, because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is like hustling. This is like almost to the point of like toxic hustling when it comes to like no sleep or sleeping very little, never eating, never going out, like just work. It's almost like not a good thing, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But if this is just the season that you were in to get to this place and you haven't gotten to this place yet, to this dream career, this dream job, this dream whatever it is, this dream position that you've been trying to get into, just know that 2024 is your year, pile 1. 2024 is your year for whatever it is that you've been trying to make happen. It is happening. It was literally 111 when I said that. Like, this is crazy energy. I don't even know what to say to you guys, because this is whatever you are getting into in 2024 is literally something that can provide not only for you, but this could provide for your family if you want to have a family, or if you already have a family. This could literally provide for you guys for generations. That is what the Ten of Pentacles literally speaks of. I'm sorry, I keep saying literally. I'm just like shocked by this energy right now. But as you can see on the Ten of Pentacles cards, there is an older person here. So that is the first generation. This looks like a mother and father. You're assuming that one of them is their daughter or their son. So that's the second generation. And then you see the kids. So that's 3 generations of people all thriving off of this one person's career choice, off of this one person's financial choice. So whatever this is going to be something that is going to support you long term. And if it doesn't start out with a lot of money involved, if it doesn't start out with a lot of reward involved, then it's just something that is going to eventually get you to that place. Although I think you guys are stepping into the actual financial rewards as well in 2024, because you've already been in this grind mindset. Yeah, whatever this position is that you guys are going into, whatever this career is that you guys are going into, like I keep saying, there's a lot of money to be had in it. There's a lot of reward to be had in it. There's a lot of affluence to be had in it. You guys are going to be in a more powerful position, it seems like. Obviously, that and then in turn is going to pay you guys really well. The King of Pentacles is saying you're not going to have to worry about being, financially insecure again, at least not with this position. Whatever you guys are getting in 2024, this is the most grounded, stable, and secure card. This is literally the king of resources. Like, he has everything he wants and more. This is a very, very, very good thing in a career position, and I'm like extremely happy for you guys getting into this. You guys are stepping up in terms of your career in 2024. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And you're going to know if this resonates for you because you've been grinding for it. You've been hustling for it. Like, this is like, what is that called? Wake up and grind? I don't even know. Like, it's kind of, like I said, it's almost like a toxic grind that you guys have been doing with this Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like you guys have felt trapped kind of in this grind here. It's just like wake up, work, go to bed, wake up, work, go to bed, and that's like all you've been doing, maybe even for years, for a long time. And I feel like you felt like you couldn't get out of this mindset because you probably either didn't have enough resources, didn't have enough money, just like something about your situation, especially in terms of resources, finances, and in terms of career, you just felt trapped. You felt trapped in something that wasn't meant for you. You felt trapped in maybe low wage jobs, dead end jobs, whatever it was. And so that's why you had this mindset of work, 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 grind, grind, grind. And this is, like I keep saying, I don't know how else to say it, it's paying off in 2024 for you guys. If you have your own business in this pile, or if you've been trying to make your own business and maybe it hasn't been really getting by, business is going to be booming this year, especially if you guys are in business with family with the 10 of Pentacles right here. You don't have to be in business with family, but that is just an added side note here. If you have family business, or if you inherited a family business or something like that, 2024 is going to be so successful for you guys in terms of business, in terms of legacy with your business, in terms of your financial status. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys literally like climbed up a couple tax brackets in this pile. Like, I would not be surprised. I'm not just saying that. If this isn't your own business, then I definitely could see you guys going for a position at a very well-known company, like a huge company, because the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles is giving me like a corporate empire, if you will. This is like a dream job that people only dream of getting, right? Or if it isn't the company specifically, then it's the career field. Like, I don't know, are you guys getting into like, are you guys becoming doctors? Like, are you working in engineering, in tech and STEM? I don't know, because that's the vibe it's getting. There is a lot of freaking dough in this. I wouldn't be surprised if it was even like content creation for some people, like they're like modeling. I don't know, but if it is, it's like I said, you're gonna know exactly what this is for you guys with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because you've been busting your ass trying to get here. In 2024, it is happening. You are getting rewarded with this 10 of Pentacles here, and it is going to provide for you for a very long time. I think whatever it is that you're doing in 2024, whether it is a career or a job that you are in now and you're just moving up the ranks, or a new one that you're finding in 2024, or building your own business, whatever it may be, you guys are going to be with this job for a while. I mean, obviously you have choice, but if you want this to be your job, your career for a while, then it will be with the 10 of Pentacles here, because there is never like, you're never going to run out of a pay level to get. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like think of how I would say this. It's not like you're gonna like reach the top and there's nowhere else to go, you know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna like get promoted a couple times and it's like, all right, that's really all this job has to offer me. No, like, there is so much here that you could get. There's so many ranks that you can climb, like to the top if you wanted to, and it would still keep giving and giving and giving. That's how big this is for you in pile one. So if you were worried about getting into a certain field that is like super lucrative but super competitive, or if you were worried about getting a promotion in a certain position, maybe a lot of people want it, it pays well, you know what I mean? If you were worried about your own business taking off, whatever that is, then don't, because this is clear as day saying if you intuitively chose this pile, then whatever it is that you've been busting your ass with is paying you back tenfold this year and in the years to come if you decide to stick with it. This is like forever if you wanted it to. Like, this ain't going nowhere. I will say the only downside I do see of this is I don't think you're going to be out of this grind for a while. I do think you're going to be securing the bag for sure, but I think, especially if this is like your own business or something, I do think that you might have some crazy work hours, because the Nine of Pentacles is still here in reverse. The Eight of Swords is still here upright, saying that you might feel a little bit trapped in this, feeling like, damn, like I have so much money now, or I have so many options now, or I've secured the position. I don't have to worry anymore financially or about my resources. I don't have to worry about my living situation anymore because of this job, this career. I have everything I can need in the material world, but damn, this job is demanding. It's giving me like doctor, you know what I mean? Like, they work some crazy hours sometimes days in a row, you know what I mean? But it's like you have to do it for the job. That's what it's giving. It's giving that. So, or obviously if it's your own business, until you can hire people, or if you want to hire people, if you figure out you want to hire people, you kind of have to fill in all those gaps that needs to be filled because it's your business. There's nobody else to go to. So it just gives me the feeling of kind of having to work all the time. Maybe not all the time, but work a lot more, than invest a lot more of your time, effort, energy, maybe even money than the normal person would. But I don't think this is really going to deter you guys, because I think you've already been doing it. I think you've been fighting for this anyways. And like I said, I think this is something so I think this is something that people would literally die for or die to get. This is like an opportunity that nobody would turn down. So it's like, I think it's something that you're willing to put in this extra time, effort, energy in. And yeah, like I said, 2024, I definitely see it coming to fruition for you guys. So normally I get clarifiers, but this is so black and white. Like, I don't need to. There is like nothing here that I can, besides maybe, make sure you're taking care of your health, your emotional health as well, your mental health. But in terms of like the financial aspect of this, in terms of the material aspect of this, in terms of the legacy with your career, in terms of the longevity of your career, it's gonna be you don't have to worry about anything after 2024. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Give me 2024 career positions for predictions for pile one. And of course, not everybody watching this is going to be like a millionaire. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's going to depend on your situation or whatever it is that you've been working your ass off to get. But that's what this 10 of Pentacles is. It could mean, for some people in this pile, 10 of Pentacles could be very wealthy, very affluent. But, if you've I'm not saying you're gonna all of a sudden become like a doctor if you've never been to school to be one, if you've never pursued that path before. Obviously that's not what's gonna happen, but there is a lot of wealth and affluence here. And even if your position that you end up getting isn't specifically something that makes, like, say, $1 million per year, this is going to be something that feels so what's the word I can say? It's more than enough. I don't know how else to say it. It would be more money than you ever made, basically. So whatever that means for you in your position, I don't know. But it's definitely like you're not going to have to worry about your material resources anymore or your finances anymore if you decide to stay with this career path. All right, so let's see. Can we get career projections for pile one? Look at that. It literally said inspire and trust. Yeah, look at that. I think that in the past, perhaps things haven't really worked out in this career field for you, which is why you've had to hustle and grind all the time. I'm not saying that you weren't like ever paid for your work or you weren't rewarded for your work, but I feel like there was a lot of time, effort, energy, money spent in that perhaps you didn't get back. The ROI wasn't the best at. And 2024 is going to be the year where you're going to see that all flip on its head and just like pop off, like, for sure. I think you've always trusted your gut instinct with this. I think you've always trusted that this was going to work out, and in 2024 you're going to finally see the physical fruits of the labor. I think before it was more just like, I know this is going to happen, I know this is going to work, but you never had like the tangible evidence. 2024 you're going to have more than enough tangible evidence for that. And then we also have inspire. Yeah, I think that this is definitely going to be an inspiring story that you can tell. Like, this is definitely, like I said, somebody who has worked their ass off to get to where they are. I think you're going to inspire a lot of people, especially if this is like a family business, or especially if you do have a family of your own. I mean, everyone most people have family, but you know what I mean, you're like your own kids, your own wife, your own husband, whatever it may be, or even like your parents and all that stuff. I think you are definitely going to inspire a lot of people with your success this year in your business and how far you've come from whatever this, like, it feels like a startup for some people. So wherever you come from with this career field, with this career path, to how far you're going to go by the end of 2024 and probably beyond is going to be so inspiring for people. They're going to love hearing your story and how you got to where you are. So yeah, let's get one. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna put it back because I well, hadn't shuffled. Let's get one more. I gotta be careful because I got like 47 flames around here. I want to burn the freaking cards. Let's get one more. 2024 prediction for pile 1. Oh my god, I keep doing this and it almost falls in the flame. All right, so we got, look at that, the pilgrim in the thread. Yes, I think that you're one of the first people to ever reach these heights. That's what I'm saying. For each person, it's going to be different. I'm not saying everyone's going to be a millionaire in this pile. Some people very well might. But I think you're the first person to ever reach this financial status, this career status in your family, in your friend group, in your life, whatever it may be. I feel like you're going on this like kind of pilgrimage. You're the first person to ever make it this far. And in 2024, it's like gonna be kind of like learn as you go, especially if this is like your own business and you don't know anybody who runs a business like you do, or maybe they do, but it's not as successful as yours is gonna become. I think there's gonna be a lot of learning by doing here. But like the pilgrim is a beautiful card. It's like literally going on an adventure pretty much, and like going into the unknown, but having it pay off in a really good way for you. So I love that. And then we also have the thread, which is 100% what I was saying before. I feel like you guys knew that you were meant to do this, because the 10 of Pentacles also reminds me of the midhaven, which is like it's more than a job. It's more than a career even. It like ties into what you feel like your life purpose is. Some people can go through life and not have to have their job or their career tie into what they feel like their purpose is here. And that's great. I feel like for you guys in pile 1, that's not the case. I feel like what you do for work needs to tie into what you feel like your life purpose here. And that's what this thread is. That's why you've grinded so hard. That's why you've worked your ass off. That's why you hustled so hard. It's because you knew this was going to pay off. And in 2024, you're going to see the physical. You never had any doubts, but you needed this. We don't need this, but this physical proof is coming to you in 2024 and will be undeniable to anyone who doubts you, because you'll be like, look, here's the numbers. Here's my X amount of money that I made just this year alone. Like, it's going to be undeniable. So this is so beautiful. I wasn't expecting to start off this reading in this manner, and I'm super excited for you guys and happy for you guys. You have to let me know down below after this year is over. Like, please let me know what this is, what happened, because I'm so excited for you guys, and I wish you all the best of luck. Just remember to kind of like take a break and not get too caught up. I don't want you guys being trapped in just work all the time. So just keep that part in mind, because that's a really, really real thing. But besides that, I love this and I'm excited for you guys. Anyways, I gotta go. I will see you in the next reading, and thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 2. If you guys chose this clear quartz, then this is your reading. I forgot to say in the intro, I'm sorry if the lighting is different and or weird. I normally film in the daytime, but I couldn't today, so yeah, it's a little different. Anyways, let's get on to your reading. So we're going to get your 2024 career predictions. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled your tarot cards right here. So we will take a look at these. On camera, I will pull some clarifiers. We'll try to get as detailed as we can, as accurate as we can. It is a general reading, so obviously take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I can't read for every single person. If there's going to be like, thousands of people who watch this eventually, obviously it's not going to happen. Anyways, so we'll try to get as detailed and as accurate as we can with those. And then we will also get some oracle cards on camera. So I'll grab these, and then I will also grab one of these to finish the reading off. So I do have to say real quick that this is for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what your tarot cards say. I'm excited to see what 2024 has in store for you for career. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Needles, which is the Queen of Swords, the 4 of, is it 4? Yeah, the 4 of Needles, which is the 4 of Swords. Oh, Justice. Okay. Interesting. So there's a lot of balance coming for you guys for pile two in terms of your career in 2024. And what I mean by that, it seems like there's been a lot of kind of conflicts, back and forth, fighting, maybe even aggression, hostilities, just not a lot of fair play, nice play, not a lot of cohesion, not a lot of working together with the Five of Wands here. It seems like there's a lot of competition for some people too with the Five of Wands. And I think that you've just really been caught up in it in terms of your career, in terms of your job. And 2024 is the year you kind of lay down the law, lay down your boundaries, and say, you know what, I'm not putting up with this anymore. You know what, I'm not doing that anymore. You know what, this isn't what I want to do anymore. Because the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Needles, is somebody who is clear and direct and communicates exactly what she means. She means what she says, and she says what she means. She doesn't put up with anyone's shit, right? Doesn't mean like you're always right all the time, but it just means like you're finally standing up for yourself. You're finally stepping in your power, and you're saying, no more. I'm not dealing with this energy anymore. I'm not dealing with these fights, with these conflicts. Look at that. Lock, shock, and barrel. Like, she's literally like, she's literally choking him in this specific card. It's like, this is what I feel like you and your, either your boss, your coworkers, your environment that you work in, for whatever reason, it's just always fights, argues, not friendly people. There's always just like something going on, right? And you're finally in 2024 saying, no, enough is enough. Like, I'm not dealing with this person. I'm not dealing with that. This is not what I was paid to do. This is not part of my job description. I'm not doing that anymore. I just feel like there's really a lot of boundaries being put into place in this pile for you guys in your career in 2024. So I don't know what that is about for you guys. Maybe we will get some clarifiers now just to see where all of this fighting is coming from. For some people, like I said, it might even be just you're in a competitive field and people are kind of always scrambling over each other to get ahead, which is what it is, I guess. I mean, it isn't, but that's the thing, is I feel like you're kind of like, no, I'm good. Like, it doesn't have to be this way. We let it be this way, and I'm not gonna let it be this way anymore. That's what I'm getting here. Or I'm not gonna be this person who does this anymore. Like, there's so many jobs, especially nowadays, that I feel like they want you to go out of your way, out of your job description, to do other things because they don't want to hire other people. It's really freaking annoying, and it's actually pretty disgusting if you ask me, because it's just like, this was not in my job description. Just because I did my job description and I did it well does not mean I should have to do other people's job descriptions as well. Or it doesn't mean I should now go have to scrub the toilets. Like, no, that's not part of my job description, right? I'm not doing that. I don't know where that came from, but if that's you and someone's trying to make you to scrub the toilets and that's not where you were hired for it, then F them. I just feel like there's a lot of arguments, fights, and hostilities here. And I do feel like it's kind of with a more management side of it, maybe just like the career field in general. The job field in general, but it could be, like I said in the beginning, with your coworkers. Let me get a clarifier for these Five of Candles. Oh my god, you got double Queen of Swords. Bro, you guys aren't giving any craps in your career anymore. That is so crazy. Yeah, this is where it is. It's because the environment won't change. These people won't change. And it's not that they won't even change. It's not that they don't realize what they're doing. It's that they don't care enough to change. The Death card means something that should have been dealt with a while ago has not been dealt with. And you're finally like saying enough is enough. Some people in this pile might even be giving their 2 weeks, might just be leaving in total, in general, without 2 weeks, because the Four of Swords over here is telling me that there's a break that may happen for some people in this pile. So I don't know if that means you guys are just going on your vacation. I don't know if your boss or your coworkers are trying to like fight you about going over on your vacation, or if you're trying to take time off for whatever reason with this Four of Swords and they're trying to give you grief over it. But that's what this is giving. And for some people, like I said, this could literally be like, I'm not putting up with any of this anymore. I'm actually putting in my 2 weeks, or I'm actually leaving right now. I'm actually finding a new job, because this Four of Swords is telling me that you're done. You're done. You're not dealing with any of this crap anymore. That's so BS. Yeah, this Ace of Wands in reverse is really giving me like the short end of the stick for you guys in this pile. And that's exactly what I think it is. And I think that these people, the King of Swords in reverse, is somebody who's kind of like, kind of cold, kind of calculating. This person would be the type of person to grind out numbers and not really care more about like the employee experience, or even maybe sometimes the customer experience, if you work with customers or something like that. This is just the type of person who is more about output, which doesn't sound like a bad thing, but when you're doing it at the expense of the people who work for you and not having that basic, understanding and compassion and stuff like that, it's like, no, no, that's not right. Yeah, you guys in pile 2 are just like done with whatever it is. And like I said, I'm not saying all you guys are leaving your jobs in 2024. Like, obviously you make your own decisions. Like, this is just me reading the energy, but I'm just saying that you guys are like bossing up here. You guys are like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, okay? This is what I'm saying. This is my boundaries. This is what you're not gonna cross. This is not debatable for me, okay? And if you don't like that, if you don't want to meet me in the middle, if you don't want to discuss this with me as adults, as coworkers, as in a professional way, in a professional setting, then this is not going to happen. That's exactly what this energy is with double Queen of Swords here. It's like, this is my line, and either you are going to meet me at this line and we can discuss it and be professional about it, or it's not happening whatsoever. Like, this is where I'm pushing my line here, and either we're gonna figure this out or we're not. This is exactly what this energy is. I just see you guys really, really in 2024 just laying down your truth, saying your truth, laying down your boundaries within the career field specifically. And I think this is because you're already in this type of career field, you're already in this type of career setting, where you feel the need to do that. So yeah, and then we also have Justice coming in. This is just like things really balancing out for you guys. Once again, I think some people, it will be because of a break, whether it's a actual vacation or like, what is that type of break that people take? It's not technically a vacation. For some reason, the only thing I can think of is a sabbatical, and like, that's not the word at all that I'm looking for. It could even be like maternity leave or something like that. But when people just take like a couple months off and then go back, I don't know what that's called, but there's some sort of break here with the Four of Swords that you guys are taking. And I don't know if this is what caused the fight, or you're taking the break because of the fights, because of the arguments, because of the hostilities. But either way, justice is being brought in here. Things are being evened out for you guys in career, and you're not going to have to deal with this energy anymore. Let me just see what the Justice is about. Yeah, I just feel like you guys have like a tumultuous work environment for whatever reason. So yeah, Justice, you weren't getting what you needed. And I think this person, the King of Swords in reverse here, I do think this is most likely a person in some position of authority and or power in your job. However, it could be like a coworker or something like that too. I do think that they were kind of overstepping their boundaries in a way that made it difficult for you to perform your duties in your job and or your career, or they were like overworking you in some way, shape, or form. They were trying to give you grief about, just normal things like taking time off, whatever it may be. And it's finally like, no, justice is coming in for this. The Five of Pentacles, for some people in this pile, this could literally be like a lawsuit or a legal matter that you guys are having in regards to some sort of career that you were in, some sort of job that you were in, some sort of career dispute. Yeah, if that is the case, just know that justice is saying that this is going to go in your favor, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles right here. So if you do have some sort of like court case for whatever reason with a job, then just know that this is definitely going to go in your favor. But for other people, if it's not actually a legal case, I just think that this is finally things being evened out in your favor at your job, in your career field, at your workplace. I think that you will finally get some I want to say retribution, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's not retribution. You'll finally get some justice. I don't know how else to say it. You'll finally get compensated for the things that you were being told that you were supposed to do that weren't in your job description. You will finally be provided with whatever it is that you didn't have before, whether it was like the pay raise that you were lacking, that you should have been getting. Maybe they didn't provide you with certain materials that you should have been getting. I don't know. Five of Pentacles is telling me that there's some resource that you didn't have that you should have had in this job, whether it be actual financial state, money, or actual materials. Like, I'm thinking of, for some reason I'm thinking of like a school teacher, if they're not given the proper materials and stuff to teach their class. Like, that's kind of the vibe it's getting here, is that you'll finally be compensated for whatever it is that you were lacking before. And it all starts from this energy of you with this Queen of Swords, where you're finally putting your foot down and saying, this isn't working, we need to make this right. And the Three of Pentacles is saying that I think that there will be outside help, either from your other coworkers, maybe from a different boss, different manager, I'm not sure, but it will start to work smoothly again, and you will be able to proceed on this job again smoothly, if that's the job that you want to stay in. For some people, like I said, it could be even taking a break and finding a new job or something like that. But whatever it is that you guys go to next will even out whatever it is that you were dealing with, this with the fights and the arguments and hostilities over here. So I hope that made sense to you guys, because I'm like, it makes sense in my mind, but I haven't done these readings in so long that I feel like I have no problem reading the energy, but sometimes when I'm like taking the energy and putting it into words, I'm like, does this make sense? Because it makes sense to me, but I hope it makes sense to you. Yeah, just know that things will run smoothly again, one way or another, in 2024 in terms of your job and career. It's going to look different for everybody. Some people might, decide to take time off, come back, and then fix whatever it is that needs to be fixed. Some people might be kind of speaking to a higher up, speaking to a certain manager about fixing something, and it gets fixed, either in your workplace with other employees, whatever it may be. Other people might be just finding a new position altogether, and having that be what evens it out. But at the end of the day, I think you guys are going to have a lot smoother time in work, in career, and in your job field, at least by the end of 2024. All right, let's get a couple of these for you guys and get a couple last predictions for 2024 career for you guys in pile 2. So we have love, defend. Yeah, so if this is about you guys trying to go on vacation with your family, with friends, with just other people that you love, with maybe even trying to take maternity leave or take just time off to deal with people you love, to take care of people you love, whatever it may be, then just know that, especially if you're getting grief about it, especially if they're trying to fight you over this, especially if they're trying to fire you over this or whatever it may be, just know that justice is coming in your favor. This will be resolved in your favor 100%. But I also think that for some of you guys in this pile, this just means that you really love the work you do, because like I said, I was getting like the vibe that some people in this pile might be teachers. And it was, I don't know why it was giving me that vibe, maybe because he has a podium, but it's like you love what you do, you don't want to quit the profession altogether, but something needs to change. You're not getting the resources you need. Things aren't being taken care of, and it's outside of your control. And that's what this Queen of Swords is saying, that you're finally speaking up, you're finally putting your foot down and saying, no, this is where I draw the line, this is what I won't do, this is what needs to be done for me to continue to work. And I think that that's going to be resolved in your favor this year in 2024. And then defend. I mean, that's literally what I've been talking about the whole time. This is the double Queen of Swords energy, you guys having to defend yourself, defend what you will and won't do, defend your boundaries, and also just stick up for yourself. And you shouldn't have had to do it in the first place, absolutely not. But I do think that it is good that it is getting resolved in your favor with the justice. So let's get one last card for you guys for pile 2, 2024 career predictions. Oh my god, it keeps happening and it keeps almost going in the fire. Okay, 3 came out. I'm gonna actually put these back because I just want one. Let's do, Jesus, they keep coming out so many at once. All right, we get one last career prediction, 2024 for pile 2. 2024 career predictions for pile 2. Oh my god, this keeps doing it. The forest, that's interesting. This is really interesting. I'm actually going to read this and you can take from it what you will. So it says the forest, the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely to be included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. You may think that there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage, and entanglement, but equally present are the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadow, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. That's really interesting. It's almost saying that you're on the right path and that these people are like the tricksters, or this is just the the pathless path, if you will. I think that you guys thought you had a certain path that you were taking, and there has been some hiccups here, and now you're finding a new path, whether that be a new job completely this year, or for some people this is just saying you have to go about things differently than how you did before. And I do, like I said in the beginning, I do think that you are going to be getting some issues resolved in your favor, especially if you've been trying to speak up and stand out on them. So yeah, I hope you guys like that reading. Let me know down below if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 3. If you guys chose this pyrite, then this is your reading. So I was saying to the other piles that sorry if the lighting is different. Normally I do film in the daytime, but I'm trying to catch up on video, so it is nighttime now. So apologize about that. Anyways, so let's get into your tarot cards. I have pre-pulled them, as you can see here. So we'll look at these to get your 2024 career predictions, and then on camera I will pull some clarifiers, try to get it as clarified as clarified as we can, as accurate as we can. Obviously it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And then we will pull some oracle cards as well, so we'll pull these ones and also these ones for you guys to get your 2024 career predictions. I do have to say legally that this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's get into the reading. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and Strength in reverse. All right. So it seems like you guys in this pile have something that you have not completed in terms of job and or career that is holding you back from moving to where you want to go. Because we have the World reverse and the Three of Wands reverse. The Three of Wands upright is somebody who is able to progress and move forward. But in reverse, it's somebody who has a halt in progress for some reason. And like I said, we are going to get these clarifiers right here. I don't like it that much with the Magician in reverse. And I'm not trying to scare you guys in this pile. I know people don't want to come on to tarot readings and read, scary stuff. So first of all, this is one reading for the whole year. I don't know why this is coming up, but if this is intuitively the pile that you picked, then it's important. So I'm going to say what I see, not what you want to hear. Secondly, just because it's something that you don't want to hear, first of all, it is a general reading, but secondly, it doesn't mean that, the whole year your career is going to be doom and gloom. That's not what this is saying at all. It's just saying that there is something that is going to be halted here, and it could definitely be because of other people in your career space, in your career field, with the Magician in reverse here, who are kind of keeping you stuck. I will say that. And then we have the Strength card in reverse, which is also somebody who's super drained, somebody who feels like they're vulnerable. Maybe you don't feel good enough to progress into this certain career field. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm going to get the clarifiers because I know this is a little vague right now. But what I can see of these right now is that it's because there's something that needs to be completed here. It's something that needs to be completed, and this could be literally like some qualification or something. I'm not sure, but it's because you haven't completed this certain thing with this career field, with this career path in 2024 specifically, that it is not happening. You know what? For some people, this could even be because of world events going on. Don't know what they are. Obviously, they haven't happened yet. It is the beginning of 2024. So if you had something planned for somewhere overseas, somewhere that you needed to travel for work, maybe you were trying to expand your business in some way, shape, or form, so that it was global. There's something here where you might be affected because of other people's actions, because of global things going on in the global space, whether it be, God forbid, wars, fighting, I don't know, or it could even be like natural disasters. I'm not sure, but there could be canceled things to do with trying to expand and grow in your career sense, in your career field, in your job, in your business, especially if it has to do with places that are foreign and or farther away from you. This is interesting. Were you guys going to study abroad or something for some people? Like, obviously that would be in regards to your career because you're studying for a certain position, and maybe that's what's falling through. Yeah, very interesting. All right, let's get some clarifiers because this is kind of the most vague one I've had so far. So can we clarify the Three of Wands? Not being able to move forward. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of weird for you guys in this pile because obviously I'm not sure if you're offered somewhere to go somewhere and you're turning it down, or if it's not working out for other reasons. Like I said, it could be global reasons. It definitely could be something way out of your control. It seems like there's something being offered to you here, an opportunity. Six of Pentacles, and you're super excited about it at first. The Nine of Cups, it's everything you've ever wanted, right? But the Four of Wands is in reverse, is telling me that there is some conflict. This could literally be house and home conflict for you. Maybe wherever it is that your job or your career is trying to get you to go, you can't find housing. Maybe wherever it is that you want to have the job, you just can't afford to live in the area that they are stationed out of. Like, I'm thinking of places that are mostly in big cities and stuff, you know what I mean? That's where a lot of opportunity is, but it's expensive to live there. I could definitely see that being a reason why you can't expand and grow further. And by the way, that doesn't mean you're not like gonna have any money coming in, or you're not gonna have any growth in your career. I'm not seeing that at all. I'm just seeing some big opportunity here to expand and grow in some way, shape, or form that I think you did wanted. I think you're gonna have to turn down, and or maybe it's going to be I don't want to say taken away from you because that sounds scary, but it is going to be not available when you thought it would be. So yeah, that could, once again, it could be global issues. There could be problems with the place that you were trying to go. The Four of Wands in reverse could definitely mean conflicts in the area that you were trying to go for whatever reason. It could also be family and or house and home conflicts that you have right now at the present, or that you will have in 2024, that are stopping you from expanding for whatever reason. Some people in this pile, you might choose not to expand, choose not to grow, choose not to take a promotion, or choose not to travel somewhere for work because you don't want to leave your family in a certain time of need, of crisis, whatever it may be. You don't want to leave your house in a certain time of need, of crisis. I say crisis, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but it just could be like things are a little rough, you know what I mean? And you don't want to leave these people you love behind. Like, that could literally be what this is for some people in this pile. I just see you, either you turning down an opportunity, or it's kind of becoming unavailable for you in 2024. Let's clarify the world. Those just flew out. The Lovers reversed, yeah. I don't know if these were upright or in reverse, which is a problem. Yeah, there's just unfinished business here. You're gonna know if this is your pile, because I do think it has to do with your immediate circumstance, or it's gonna be dealing with, like, I would assume, if you don't already know, I would assume by the time you're watching this, you probably will know about certain opportunities that you're going to have traveling abroad, or expanding a business, or expanding some way, or you moving somewhere for a job. But there's certain cycles that need to be closed out first, and they haven't been closed out first. And I think they're super complicated with the moon here, super messy. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This could be other people that you know. I don't know if it was in reverse or upright. It kind of fell out and I wasn't sure. But this could be other people that you know who are really causing you a lot more stress and burden and burnout, and maybe even kind of doing something behind your back to be shitty to you guys in terms of a career context. But yeah, there is something here where you're overwhelmed and you feel like you have to give up this opportunity because of something else that is out of your control, and something that it hasn't been a cycle that hasn't been completed yet. Let me figure out a little bit more. What is this world in reverse about? For some people, it could definitely be kids, anything to do with family. Like I said, house, home, children. Like, once again, I'm not trying to scare you when I say it just might be not the time to expand. That's all I'm saying. In terms of your career, there might be something to do with family and or your house, your home right now, your marriage even, where it's just not the time to expand. And I think that's why you guys might even be the ones to be turning down this opportunity. I do think that it will kind of drain you and make you feel I don't want to say like you failed in a way, but I do think that it will have its toll on you. But there has to be something good that comes out of it. Let's see. Can clarify the Strength card. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Cups flew out. Yeah, this is just an imbalance here in the Two of Cups. I want to say this has to do with other people in your life, whether it be in the actual job and career fields or in your actual family life. I just think it isn't the time for you to expand. in your career. And once again, I'm not saying like you guys aren't going to have a good career in 2024. I'm just saying that whatever this is, whatever this opportunity was to go bigger or to move somewhere in terms for your career, or to I don't know, reach a new audience of some way, shape, or form, like it just isn't the time. And that's fine. There's timing for everything. And I don't think 2024 is your time. If you chose this pile, if you intuitively chose this pile, I just don't think it's your time for this specifically. I think your time needs to be spent with these other people, Two of Cups, these other connections, these people that matter to you and that you care about. I think they need your attention right now. And obviously you spend your time how you want to, but and you make your own decisions. You choose what you want to do with your time and your energy. But I think that this will be something that you ultimately decide to do. I think that there might be like, it might feel a little bit like an ultimatum for some people in this pile, but I think ultimately you're the one who's like, no, I need to stay close to the place I know. I need to stay close to the people I love and things like that. Or no, I don't feel comfortable going over there because I don't know what's going on with this world event. I don't know what's going on with this certain culture, this certain place, this certain town, whatever it may be. Let's see, can we clarify the Magician? We have Strength upright. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. Right. Look at this. House, home, family again. Unhappy families. This is the cards of lies and deceit and strength. I can't really pinpoint this, but I do think that you guys are going to be choosing not to take this, not to expand, not to grow, not to take the promotion, not to kind of take on more work, not to broaden your horizons in a career sense this year, even though you could. And I think it's because you're needed elsewhere with these people that you care about. I think that's as close as I'm going to get for you guys in pile 3. Either it's going to resonate or it's not. I mean, I feel like if there's been, the world in reverse is telling me that you probably know something is up with these people, or there's been issues in the past with these people, or when you get this job opportunity, when you get this career opportunity, when you get this option to grow and to progress in your career, it's going to be something that in the past, you know, there's been an issue with. There's something here with having past connections. It's not going to be something out of nowhere that you're like, you know what I mean? Like catches you off guard. No, the world in reverse tells me that this cycle has happened before, but it didn't successfully end in a way that you wanted it to, or that benefited you. It's like you're kind of doing the same thing over again. It's like, I've seen this before and I didn't like the ending, right? That's what it's giving. I just really think that you're choosing to stay where you're comfortable and where you know people, where people know you. Maybe you're choosing to stay for other people, or you're choosing not to take on as much because you need to be available, or you want to be available. I'm not sure exactly how it pans out for you guys in pile 3, but that's what I'm getting. So let's get some oracle cards and see what else we have for you in pile 3. Let's clarify career predictions for pile 3 in 2024. So we have Strength again. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, this is the thing. This sounds like something maybe not the best news that you would want to hear in a tarot reading, but I think that you guys are choosing an emotional state over money. Like, I think the other piles, I had a lot of people, a lot of different kind of vibes here, but this one, I don't think you guys are too bad off, which is why you can afford to turn down expanding, why you can afford to turn down the growth, the promotion in your career, why you can afford to not travel for work or whatever it may be. I do think that you are going to be still happy in your job. I think you're going to be happy where you're at in your career. I think you're going to be happy where you're at with your loved ones as well. I think this year for you isn't about the career aspect, isn't about the money aspect. I think it's more about the connections. I really do. And I know that sounds like wishy-washy, goo-goo gaga, but I really do. I think it's more about, oh, maybe some people are turning this down because you're starting a family. Oh, we did have the kid card over here. That could be why too, because it's just like there is a lot of joy and love and light and just beautiful connection and relationships here. But it's like you can't do both at once right now. It's not saying you can never expand, not saying you can never take the promotion, not saying you can never travel overseas or whatever to do this job. It's just right now isn't the time. And the cunning right here, this actually speaks of protection from lies, trickery, and deceit. There's just something here that it might not have ended out in the way that you wanted it to anyways, because the picture that was being painted wasn't the actual truth. So I do think that you are going to be a little down and out when you have to choose. I think you are going to be a little sad about it, but I think overall you're going to be really happy that you made this decision. I think it takes somebody with a lot of strength, a lot of emotional intelligence to be able to do this and say, not right now. And once again, this could always come back around in the future. So let's get one last card for you guys in pile 3. Close this reading out. So let's get 2024 predictions for pile 3 career. I kind of like this. This is so cool. Like turning down growth and job opportunities for loved ones. I think that's really beautiful. Yeah, Kairos is like seeing the truth here. Hold on. The vessel speaks of like your bodily autonomy, your own self, your physical body. I get a feeling of not feeling comfortable or not feeling safe. And I'm not saying that you're wherever you work right now or whatever position that you would be getting. I'm not saying that they're being sketchy or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying that there's something outside of this that it's like you just don't feel safe or secure or grounded or stable in taking this new position and expanding. Maybe it's just too much for you at the moment. I don't know. There's just something about you needing to have your own space, your own time, to be feeling comfortable, to be feeling safe and secure, and to not have to worry about these outside things that I'm seeing with this card. It's like, especially if you were going to physically be relocating or physically be moving to these other places, physically be traveling to these other places, it's just like you didn't feel comfortable. That's exactly what I'm getting. There's something about you keeping your physical body, your physical location in a certain place, and it's because of these other people. And I don't think it's a one-way street. I think they're helping you too. I think for a lot of you guys, it's like your own family, like your kids, your wife, whatever it may be, your husband, your mother, your father, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we also have mentor over here. Yeah, I don't know. It could be somebody who is higher up who's offering this position to you, who's offering for you to expand. Even if your physical body wasn't moving, there's some sort of expansion that was being offered here. Maybe it's just like online business. They're offering to help you grow it, or they're offering to even maybe have you take over their part of it, the business, the company, the corporation, or their aspect of the job. And it's just like you're choosing not to because you need to put your time, effort, energy in some other place. And also the owl speaks of seeing truth in the situation. So I just think that you're kind of trusting your gut on this one, and you're once again, what you do with your time and your energy is on you. But I do feel like a lot of people in this pile are going to be kind of turning it down because they just don't feel right or comfortable or safe, or they don't want to take on the responsibility of all this at this moment in time. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this reading. It was very specific. I don't know. That was kind of strange, but you guys let me know down below if it resonated or not. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to read for you guys right now. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.